keep hanging their clothing next to my boots. Yo, James, stop sweeping the floor. Yo, this man won't even. James! Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Didn't even see you there. This is Twisted Mind here. I'm going to bring you a little tutorial on my gear setup. Maybe go over some things after I clean up these clothes. God. Nah, but for real, I'm going to go over my gear, give you guys some tips and tricks, try to show you guys a thing or two. Maybe this will help you out. I know it sure did help me. So let's get into it. Now, I'm rocking a 3-piece striker, a 1-piece sentry, and a 2-piece final measure. I'll start with my striker pieces just to give you an idea on what I'm rocking. So the reason why I rock this striker gear is because with these 3 pieces I get this added set bonus. Gives me plus 20% enemy armor damage, but plus 50% on my critical hit damage, which is awesome. This striker piece here is level 240. It had something like 1100 armor on it or something like that. It brought me up to 566 armor, brought me up to 1640. So I rolled that, got that. It's what I wanted. It has 630 HP, but the best thing about this is it has 2 more mod slots. So I get some little added damage. I'm going to make some better mods, but for now, that's what I'm using. My backpack has Striker Pack, brings me with 16% critical hit damage, has ammo capacity, smart cover, damage resilience, and turret duration, which, you know, if I'm rocking a turret in the dark zone trying to shock people, it's fine. But I got this piece. It's just so I complete it. I'm looking for a better one, level 240. It gives me 654 in my DPS, which is pretty good. My gloves, they're striker gloves, and they're level 240. They have plus 10% health on kill, plus 437 SMG damage, and the best thing of all is plus 36 critical hit damage. So that means it brings my critical hit damage up a lot higher on my crit hits. Now, it's at 659. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Now off to my final measure. Now, these final measure pieces, I'm looking for a better holster. I really need a better holster. The stats on this are pretty low. They need to be around 650. Now, I rock this one because it brings my armor up to 941 with the added major attribute 493 armor. Now, that's why I'm rocking this piece, is because it brings my mitigation up to 75% with it on. Plus, I need another piece to rock for my final measure. I could use a mask, but I'd rather use my knee pads. Now, this piece right here, it has 1060 armor on it. It has 18% critical hit damage. It has 623 HP into it. It's level 240. It's good for now. I'm going to use it. This one has, you know, more HP in it, but I'm going to rock this other one just because it has the 18% critical hit damage on it. So that's why I'm rocking that one. This one, I'm rocking the Sentry piece because it has 666 HP, but those 2 mod slots with the armor at 683 is pretty good. So that's why I like rocking this one piece here. My skill power is weak, but I don't really focus on that when I'm running around the dark zone. If I'm doing PvP, I'm just trying to kill things, and if I'm running solo, I will change my gear setup. But for now, this is what I like to rock. Now my weapon, I'm rocking an AUG. I found it in the dark zone. Finally got a decent one. I'm waiting for the blueprints to be in the dark zone, but for the past 2 months, it's been straight shotguns or handguns. So I know everybody else can be frustrated with me on this. I think they really need to do something to fix it, but that's another topic for another day. But for now, this one has brutal on it, which I really like. 24.5% on the headshot damage is awesome. It has unforgiving. I mean, I don't really care about that stat. And determined, it's not a big deal to me. I'd rather have 2 different ones, but for now, it will do it. It has 11.2k damage on it, 23% critical hit chance, which could be a higher. It should be around 25, 26. My sniper rifle has brutal, harmful, and predatory on it. Now, I like this sniper because it bleed damage and it also does some work on people with headshots. So I'm definitely feeling this sniper. I haven't got a good one. I got a blueprint for a 204. I haven't got a good one yet. I've been trying to craft a good one, but for now, this is what I like to rock. Let me go over my mitigation with you guys. Okay, so my health's at 90,000. isn't high, but it's not too low. It's like right in the middle. You want to be somewhere around like 110, 115. That's like great. Armor, my mitigation's at 75%. That's where you want to be. You don't want to be any less, any higher. I mean, you could run with 73, 72, but you're still going to take more damage. So with this at 75%, it's awesome. That's where you want to be. Now, going over my combat skills and my weapons, my critical hit chance is only 31%. It's not high. I usually rock Savage Gloves just to get the added, 13% out of cover. But for now, I'm going to work on that. That's okay. It's nothing perfect. My critical hit damage is at 178. That's really high. That's awesome. My headshot damage is at 97%. I will take it. Headshots are everything in this game if you do not know that. Now, I'm going to show you guys, if I put this other piece on here. Now, say I don't rock Final Measure 2-piece and I do a 2-piece Sentry. So let's say I do my 2-piece Sentry setup and I'll put this on here. So my primary DPS is almost 240,000. That's really high. Now, my toughness is at 288. Isn't the best. These knee pads here have just added damage. It's just something to have for now. If I find some better ones, I'll be happy. So that brings my mitigation still to 75%, but it brings my health down to 72,000. Meaning, if I go in the Dark Zone and someone has a Sticky Bomb build, I will get one-shotted off the bat. So I don't rock this really unless I'm with a group. If I'm by myself, I'm usually putting on Final Measure just so I could live through that explosion. Oh, I'm sorry. I also wanted to go over something else with you guys. Now, my combat, my weapons, still only 31% critical hit chance. This went down another 14%, whatever it was at. Now it's at 160, but my headshot damage went from like 92% to 155, meaning if I shoot you in the head, you're going to go down pretty quick with 240k DPS. So that's why I like rocking this for the DPS aspect. If I'm running solo, I'll usually rock the Final Measure. I'm good with what I have for now. I'm still trying to build. Everybody in this game will always be trying to build. So yes, there'll always be somebody out there with better gear than you, but at the end of the day, you just got to keep trying because this is a grind. This game is nothing easy. I have over 25 days worth of hours in this game. I put in a lot of work. So just understand, if someone kills you 3-on-1, it doesn't matter. And if they're talking smack to you, it really doesn't matter because it's 3-on-1. Now, if you're 4-on-4 and they beat you, you got beat. But 3-on-1, if you don't have the best gear in the game, most likely, even if they have decent gear, they're going to kill you because they're all going to be focused fire on you. So for now, enjoy this game. I know it's frustrating. Hopefully they fix these blueprints and get some things out for us. But please subscribe, like, share. I really appreciate you guys watching, and take care.